I'm Dr. Freytag. I am a chiropractor here for Frostwood Chiropractic, and what I want to do for you today is to teach you some stretches that you can do for yourself at home to reduce and possibly eliminate any back pain that you might be experiencing. The routine that I'm going to go through with you is the exact same routine that we use on nearly every one of our patients that comes into our clinic with back pain. It's a routine that we insist that our patients do at home as a home therapy along with the other treatments that we provide. If you are doing the stretches and at any point you try them and it increases any pain that you're feeling or increases any numbness or tingling that you're feeling in your feet, you need to stop, okay? Because you definitely have something more serious that needs to be checked out by a doctor, and you could definitely make your condition worse if you try to push through pain. With the stretching, it's definitely not a no pain, no gain type of situation. So, with all that said, let's get started. The first stretch we want to start with is a stretch for the SI joint. This is the joint right on the back, right on the, a lot of people call it their hip or say their hip is hurting. Well, it's actually the SI joint. For this stretch, what you want to do is just take, it's a single knee raise. What you're going to do is you're going to take the knee, you're going to bring it straight up toward your chest like this, alright, and you're going to reach around with both hands and pull it up toward you, okay? This stretch you should feel, you may feel right in the back in the SI joint. That was kind of what we're going for. You may also feel this back in the hamstring in this area as well, okay? Each are great places to get the stretch, alright? The next stretch that we want to go into is actually just a double knee raise, okay? For this one, you're just going to take both knees and you're going to be bringing them straight up toward you, wrapping around the knees and pulling it up toward you as tight as you can. This stretches right into the low back. It puts a nice flexion onto the lumbar spine. With both the single knee raise and the double knee raise, if this bothers your knees by grabbing on the knees and compressing on it, which it may, what you want to do is just reach behind the knees with your hands and pull it up toward you, and that takes a lot of stress off of the knees. Alright, the next stretch that we're going to go into is a stretch for the glute medius. Okay, this is a muscle kind of on the outside of the glute region. And what you want to do here is you're just going to take the leg, you want to rotate it as much as you can to 90 degrees, and then you want to pull the knee straight, or get the knee straight up towards your chest. Alright, for yourself, what you want to do is take one hand on the lower leg. Don't grab it around the ankle, okay, because then you're going to put stress on the ankle that you don't need. And you grab the other hand on the knee and then you pull that straight up toward your chest, okay? There's several different variations that we can use for this stretch. If this is too difficult for you or you're not flexible enough to grab into the lower leg, what you can do is just use a towel. So grab a towel or really anything that you can grab similar to a towel and put it around the lower leg here. Alright, you can really just grab both hands onto the towel and pull it straight up toward you. Get essentially the exact same effect. Another variation for the exact same stretch, it's kind of like a figure four. What you can do is you turn the knee in and you can catch the lower leg on your front of your other knee, on your thigh. And then you reach between your legs with one hand and around with the other to the back and pull it up toward you in this manner. Okay, it's a great way to stretch. Whichever works best for you is what you want to use. Alright, the next one we're going to do is a stretch for the piriformis muscle. This is a little bitty muscle in the back glute area, but it can cause a lot of problems. So what you want to do is take the knee. The last stretch we did, we brought the knee pretty much straight up toward us. This time we're going to bring the knee across the body, basically toward your other elbow. Okay, so you're going to bring the knee across here, and then you want to take and put a rotation then on the lower leg like this. So you can use your hand here, grab onto the knee, the other hand on the lower leg, again not on the ankle, just the lower leg, pull that up toward your opposite elbow, put the rotation on the lower leg. Again, you should feel this back in a different location, back in the glute region to stretch the piriformis. Alright, if this is again difficult for you to do, things are very tight, you can grab a towel again to assist you. You get the towel around the lower leg here. You grab with one hand on the towel, the other hand you should be able to get your knee, okay, across the body, and then use the towel to put that rotation on the lower leg. All right, perfect. Now the last stretch we're going to do is to stretch directly into the low back. So what you want to do is actually turn onto your side. This stretch you can do on the floor, but especially if you have a reasonable range of motion, it's going to work best on the edge of a bed or a workout bench. And what you want to do is have your shoulders square up against the surface that you're on as much as possible. Take the top leg, hang it off the table. All right, you want to take this arm, the arm closest to the knee, grab the knee, kind of pull it up towards you and down. All right, just putting more stress than gravity is going to provide. And the other arm, you just kind of want to hang back, again, letting gravity pull into it. For this stretch, you should feel it straight into the low back on the side that's up. All right, so you should be feeling the stretch out here. You may also feel the stretch on the outside of the hip here. Okay, either place is a good location to feel a good stretch. If you need more of a stretch, you can also, with this hand, if you're on a bench or a bed with a headboard, or you can reach the other side of the bed, what you can do is just grab that with this hand and help pull it at the shoulder down even more, putting more of a rotation into the low back. So these are the basic stretches. There you have it. There's our low back stretching routine. You want to run through this routine at least once a day, okay? In the morning when you first wake up, or at night when you go to bed, or both, okay, are great times to go through this routine. For each of the stretches, you want to hold the stretch for just a nice slow stretch, about 30 seconds, okay? You don't want to bounce with any of the stretches that you're doing. And if any of the stretches increase any pain that you're feeling, all right, stretching is not a no pain, no gain situation. So if it increases your pain, increases any numbness or tingling that you're feeling in your legs or your feet, you need to stop immediately, okay? Because you could be really aggravating your problem, and you're likely dealing with something that simple stretching is not going to take care of. We're here at Frostwood Chiropractic, if that is your case, to help you out. You can check us out on the web at frostwoodchiropractic.com. I hope you have found this information beneficial and educational, and I hope you have a wonderful day.